What's up, fellas? What's up, my homies? Oh my god. I forgot my hat. Look, ever since I shaved my head, I realized how much I hate the fact that I shaved my head. Sleepy! What's up? Yeah. What up, Pac-Man? Waka waka. Well, like I said, ever since I shaved my head, I realized how much I hate shaving my head. I just don't think it looks good. Now, admittedly, I did do it on my own. I'm sure if I went to somebody, yeah, it's gone. Sleepy. It's been gone for a few weeks now, about a month actually. A little bit shorter than a month, but yeah, it's been gone. I'm gonna throw that on to help disguise it. I shaved it myself, so I'm sure if I went to somebody who actually like cut hair for a living, they could have probably done a lot better than I did. But I just took my quarter-inch razor and just all of it off. I could wear wigs. I could. I'm not going to because I'm kind of this thing called broke. I don't know how many of you guys know that feeling or can relate to that, but some of us out here can barely afford a living space, and some of us can't even do that. Me come August. Yeesh. And that reminds me, that's something I need to do tomorrow is get up early and go talk with my apartment complex, just talk to them about possibly lowering rent or maybe moving into a smaller place. Dude, unemployed, I feel it. Yeah. I mean, now I will throw a little bit of shade your way, Sleepy. You got a pretty good living space. Moving back in with your parents. Just from the photos you showed the other day in Discord, you seem to have a pretty decent living space. But yeah, moving back in with your parents isn't always the best thing. Or it doesn't feel like the best thing. That's probably what I'm going to end up having to do, which really sucks because I'm a nearly 30-year-old man having to move back in with his parents because I can't afford a living space anymore. I'm also single, ladies. I am single, but I don't know how much a lady would want a man who is nearly 30 and having to move back in with his parents. Just saying. The land is cool, but I got a tiny ass room with zero privacy. Oof. Yeah. It's not fun. Yeah, like having to have my own privacy. I had to move back in with my mother, so no shame, bud. What up, Sean Test? Hello there. General Kenobi. What is up, my dude? I don't know why I have my controller sitting here. I'm playing on mouse and keyboard. Speaking of being broke, the secondhand shade I got from that shut up. I'm just saying, Sleepy. You know I love you, but I gotta treat you equally here. But speaking of being broke, this is the best time to transition into something. So, Sleepy, it's been a while since you've been to one of the streams. Always great seeing you here, and I'm super excited that you're here. But since you haven't been here in a while, you probably haven't heard of this. But I have an affiliation. I don't want to say a full sponsorship, but I have an affiliation with a company called Legendary Supplements. I'd say it's like a minor sponsorship. But still, Legendary Supplements. This is my ad read for the day, or at least starting out. This is my ad read. Hello. So, Legendary Supplements, they are a fantastic company. I've spoken with the owners before. I've used some of their product. Matter of fact, I'm planning on drinking some of their product right now before the stream starts. This right here is called the Kraken Intense Focus. It is specifically designed to give you like a rush to refresh, restart your brain and your nerves so that way you can get focused in on whatever you're doing. And it's great for gaming, it's great for sports, it's great for just needing a burst of energy to help you focus on a task. The example I've done before on this stream is when I was performing in the theatrical performance of The Play That Goes Wrong. it's a theater play. It's a theater play, and so people are like, oh, he's just memorizing lines. Well, there's a whole lot of moving parts when it comes to a theater play, especially a theatrical performance, specifically with the play that goes wrong. There are so many moving parts because the set's falling apart. You're having to remember lines. You have to remember where people are. You have to make sure that you're not having something fall on you. You have to remember the timing if you're in charge of making a prop fall. There's a whole lot of stuff going on. And it was a little difficult at first, but cracking, intense focus, pop one of these before every performance, and it really helps me get zoned in and ready to go for my performance. And I did some of the best performances of my life while taking this stuff. At least I think so. The two best performances I think I've ever done was when I performed as Derry from The Outsiders. Dream role of mine with a dream cast. You know, I got to make some family members while performing in The Outsiders, people who I still keep up with today, and people I call my brothers and sisters. Love them to death. And then the other one, I'd have to say, is the play that goes wrong. Whereas I may not have had as much of a emotional connection to my other cast members because I only keep up with a couple of them. But I think I did some of the best performances I've done with that play, and it's all thanks to this, truly. So please check them out. Legendary Supplements. I have a link down below or link in my bio. Please check them out, and if you use that link, you can get 10% off your next order. Or if you use promo code NIGHT, that is KN1GHT, you also get 10% off your next order. And shipping is free for every order of $60 and above. So, there's that. Please check them out. And like I said, I'm going to pop one right before going into this because we're about to fight Radigan, who is a frustrating boss, and who is quickly followed by the Elden Beast. And while it may not be as frustrating, you still have to go through Radigan and then immediately fight the Elden Beast. It can get a little frustrating, and I need to help myself focus in on this. So, I'm going to crack that open. I forgot that they've started doing a double seal now. So you shake it up, crack the top off. Don't use your teeth, kids. And then woo! This is oh, it's very good. I know my reaction doesn't been the best, but the reason being is it's very sweet, it's very delicious, but this is kickin' mango peach. Oh boy, it's spicy. I like it. I actually really enjoy the spicy flavors, but man, it's got a kick to it. The other flavor that they have is Blizzard Mojito, which is very minty, and it also makes you breathe in real quick. It's very minty, but. So before we jump right in, there's a reason why we're running this loadout. It's because I am doing the Frenzied Flame ending. And I could walk in here with my same setup that I had when I beat the game last time, because I'm on New Game Plus. I could easily walk in with my Tree Sentinel armor, the Golden Halberd, or the Heavy Great Stars, inflict bleed damage, and cheese the fight, right? But that's not what I want to do. I could do it, but I probably wouldn't get any enjoyment out of it. Since I'm doing the Frenzied Flame ending, I have to cosplay as the character that the Frenzied Flame is tied to, which is Vike, or one of the characters that the Frenzied Flame is tied to. Vike in particular has a big story plot with the Frenzied Flame. So I'm doing a madness build-up, or attempting a madness build-up with this character, and it's fun. When just playing through the game, doing some madness stuff, it can be fun. But this armor set is, I get it. It's a lighter heavy armor set? No, it's just a lighter armor set. And it's kind of shit at protecting. But not to mention, I'm used to wielding like colossal weapons. Things like where is it? My new favorite weapon, which is just this giant anvil. Like, I'm so used to wielding things like this, where I can do massive amounts of damage, stagger my enemies, and then, rinse and repeat. With the Vike build, I'm using a weapon I'm not overly comfortable with using. It's so unga bunga, right? I'm a strength build, Sleepy. I'm a strength build all the way. You want to see my stats? Look at my stats. I have a 99 strength. That is the first thing I expedited on leveling up all the way. Not surprised in the slightest. Exactly. Exactly, Sleepy. I gotta get them gains, which I didn't go to the gym today like I was supposed to, so I feel like I'm small. I've actually been going to the gym less and less lately, so I feel like I've lost some gains. But either way, I've got the gains in-game. Build checks out, carry on. I mean, I feel like I could probably grind for one more level, but the only thing I would level up is my vigor, which is my health points, but it's sitting at a very nice 69. So I don't know if that's what I want to do. Not to mention it takes so much to level up. It takes me 1.5 million runes to level up once. And that's just too much. So I don't feel like grinding for anything. We're just going to go in and we're just going to slap our face against the wall here until we win. So I didn't realize I crouched there, so I'm just like, I'm gonna get him. I'm coming for that booty, Radigan. I'm coming for you. What? It's just really funny to me watching this. Oh man. Anyways. You guys are about to get blinded real quick, so just a little warning. A little bit of a warning here. There's a flashbang. Alright, and we're going to skip the cutscene. Alright. Baldur's Gate multiplayer run win. If my PC could run and stream Baldur's Gate at the same time, I would be doing it. I would have done it like months ago, but does this boss have a second form as well? He does. Technically, it's not him, but he does have a second form. That, just like with Millennia, you have to get him down all the way before the second phase starts. So first run didn't go too well. But that's fine. Kind of figured that wouldn't know. It looks like I'm not getting any legendaries. Shipping is 44 pounds to the UK. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Overseas shipping is very much a pain. Sorry, dude. No, I'm sorry. I wish I could send it to you. I wish I could get it to you, but yeah. But hey, you clicked on the link. That's more than I asked for. Or more, that's more than most people have done. Is you've clicked on the link. You've at least looked at the page. And that's how the business grows. More people to get eyes on it. It's great. But anyways, the biggest thing, the most annoying thing that Radigan does is that swing attack where he swipes or hits the ground, and you dodge, and it's right after your dodge the golden wave hits, and so you're not even dodging the big attack. You'll actually probably take more damage from the melee attack, take less damage from the melee attack than you would with the golden wave. But anyways, what's my PC specs? God, I wish I could tell you. This is my PC. I'm not streaming off my console. This is PC. PC specs. I wish I could tell you. I know this is a Ryzen Omen Series 30L. And other than a replacement of the motherboard, there hasn't been upgrades. It's just been replacements from when I originally tried to use Elgato for streaming Destiny and being able to have stuff off my PC as well. You know, the game capture card. Elgato fried my system. Both times that I've tried to use Elgato to have a game capture card and stream Destiny off my console and PC, it's fried my whole system. I despise Elgato. Elgato is the one company that if they reached out to me with a sponsorship, I'd be like, nope, no thanks, don't want it. 1080 Ti if I want it. Oh, Sleepy. How you going to get it to me, Sleepy? How you going to get it to me? You going to ship it to me? You going to come up here and visit? What's going on here? How are you getting this to me? Also, I am a country bumpkin in multiple ways. I grew up without internet. I'm a big outdoorsy fella. Technology, while I do have more understanding of it than my dad, things like 1080 Ti, I feel like I've got an idea of what you're talking about, but I'm not quite putting pieces together for it. So, it wasn't until recently that I figured out how to clean out files from my PC. Like actually going in and like looking at how all the files are organized and stored, and being able to actually sift through and figure everything out. Even when I was trying to set up the Elgato stuff, my roommate helped me out with all that. So, and he's the tech guy, or he was the tech guy. He's not my roommate anymore. But yeah, I'm a country bumpkin, man. You know, I've worked many years to not have my country accent, and it still comes through every now and then. Like every now and then I'll let it slip, and as I'm talking it'll come through, and this is just how I'll talk from every now and then. You know, I'm Tennessean born and raised, right? I've worked for years to try to not have that accent, but can't always escape it. I could ship it or say hi. You could come by and say hi. Oh my god. And we can make content together. We can film and be nerds, and it would be fun. Ah! I need to know all the PC specs, but streaming usually drains the RAM CPU the most. Yeah. And Baldur's Gate is a very demanding game. It is very, very demanding. Even without running anything in the background, the stream, even optimizing it to where it's only focusing on Baldur's Gate, it lags. There were times when I was playing, specifically in Act 3, when I would try to go somewhere and the game would lag, and I would have to sit here for like 10-15 minutes for it to catch up. No, this was on the lowest settings. This is also while I changed everything to the lowest setting that I could possibly have, optimized the PC to where it only ran Baldur's Gate while Baldur's Gate was open. I know Act 3 was rough for a lot of people, but for me in particular, I would choose a dialogue option, and then I'd have to wait for 5 minutes for the scene to shift, and then I'd choose the next dialogue option. There are times where I was playing Baldur's Gate and Pokemon at the same time, because I would just click on Baldur's Gate, and then I would preoccupy myself with Pokemon, and be like, oh, it loaded? Okay, I'll move. I haven't played in a few months, so I don't know how many of the updates have fixed these lag issues. But that was my situation with Baldur's Gate, and I loved the game. Please don't get me wrong. I'm on my 3rd playthrough, my Dark Urge playthrough. I'm in Act 3 right now, but my 1080 Ti runs Baldur's Gate on high just fine. Well then, perfect. I'll take it off your hands. If you're putting it on the table, I'll take it. Oh my god. I do wish I could skip the transition scene here because I hate being blinded. Alright. Well, I'm dead. Didn't quite get the timing down on that dodge, right? Got grabbed. Oh boy, do I know. I'm running a 4th gen i5, 8 gigs RAM, and 1060 GP. It's a struggle, but it holds up well. Yeah. Hey, honestly, i5 are still good, so the 1060 throws some more RAM in there, and you should see a big difference so long as I got an SSD. Yeah. I got me one of those. I think I got me 2 of those. I don't know. I remember I bought an extra HDD card once, and then I just never installed it because where I thought the PC had a extra port where I could set it, I was missing the screws to where I could actually screw everything in and set it in there, so it wasn't like laying just randomly. And the screws are like 10 cents maybe, and I just never bought them and I never installed it. And I'm just nah. But even then, the HDD drive, I've got an M.2 drive in as well. I actually have Elden Ring saved on the M.2 drive, so it's running off of that. And but hey, at least the RAM cheapest bits, yeah. 2 sticks. Give it 30 years, you'll have another stick that dies on you. Sorry, that's inappropriate. Radigan, that was bad. again. That's not what I told you to do there. Get more health, but then I'd have to level up my 69 stat. I don't want to do that. Yeah, but Sean, even then, I have a whole second boss to do right after this. So if I get down to like less than 8 health items, there's not much I can do. This equipped. I'm going to take off the Fire Scorpion charm. What do I want to replace it with? Might as well go ahead and throw on the Spear Talisman. It says enhances counterattacks unique to thrusting weapons. I think that accounts for attacks made right after a dodge as well, so... Now, the only other thing I can think of is instead of raising the potency of incantations, I'll just sacrifice a little bit of damage from the Frenzy Flame attacks to boost non-physical damage. Hobbit on wheels! What is up, my dude? My friend, my guy, my pal. Alright, so that's fine. I think... Alright, if you guys are okay with just kind of hanging out for a couple minutes, I think I will go and commit some minor levels of genocide. I'll commit small levels of genocide. We vibing? We vibing? We vibing? I wish I had some cool music playing on in the background, but I'm afraid of... I'm always afraid to do anything in the background with this PC because I'm afraid it will just start lagging really bad. Ugh. I forgot to throw this on. We'll sit here, reset them. Can I craft a golden fowl-foot? I don't think I can. No, I'm out of four-toed fowls. So we just gonna get the base 577, 5887. That's what it is. And this is going to be a little boring. Not gonna lie. But this is the fastest way to get enough runes to level up everything. See, we're already at 204,000. But like I said earlier, it takes me 1.5 million runes to level up once. So we're just going to hang out a little bit. I wish I had a golden nickel Foulfoot, because then I could boost my rune acquisition by 1%, I believe, because with the golden. Hold on, give me a second. We're going to do some math real quick. Let's see. Big cheeser. It is big cheese. It's a Limburg. Big old stinky cheese. So 4,906. 4,906. So. Where is it? Hello? There it is. Let me grab my handy dandy calculator here. So calculator. So 5887 divided by 4906. No, wait, reverse that. 4906 divided by 5887. That's still not right. How do I? God, math. How do I figure out percentages? So 4,907 minus 5887, 980. So we're getting an extra 980 runes while wearing this talisman. So it's an extra 20%. It's an extra 20% increase in runes, roughly. So if we had a 4 pickle Foulfoot, we could then boost our odds by another 30%. No, sorry, another 20%. Giving us roughly a little over 8,000 runes per run, which then makes it roughly about 10 minutes worth of grinding rather than 15. Math. Sorry, blood just starts pouring out of my nose. I might have to do basic algebra. Look, compared to everything else, let's have a quick look here. Stats. Vigor 69, Mind 30, okay. Endurance 50, Strength 99, Dexterity 60, Intelligence also 30. Can you guess what I decided to dump? Intelligence is not necessary for bonk builds. And as I mentioned before, look at the average weapon I use. You mean to tell me that this requires intelligence to use? All I need are big muscles. That's all I need. All I need to know is bonk. Now I could try to couple this with the slaying of the. Actually, hold on. Where's my? Erdtree bow. Oh no, I was right. It doesn't need to be this one. Remove. Throw it on this one. There it is. Yeah. Shoot through the tree. He runs towards us. He runs off the cliff. I was always more of a dex player in these sorts of games. I used to be. My very first build was a dexterity and intelligence build because I was using a falchion and a... no, it was just a falchion. It was just a magic falchion. In Dark Souls 1. Oops, didn't quite thread the needle on that one. There we go. Then we run over here. Like this. Yep, and so the bird gives us 26,000 roughly. Don't run off the cliff. Thread the needle. Kill the bird. Kill the frog. You are back, Pac-Man. We're grinding up a little bit. We're gonna try to level up our health one level. Oop, missed. There we go. There it goes, right off the cliff. Yeah, my very first build in Dark Souls 1, I used a falchion for pretty much the entirety of the game. A falchion and a shield, even though I never parried. I just blocked damage. And then I eventually got to the point where I went to the library where Seath was, and I acquired the magic falchion. Once I acquired that, I'd already been dumping. I've been kind of shotgun leveling, which there's a reason why my very first playthrough of Dark Souls 1 was awful, and it took me freaking forever, because I did not have a good build. I leveled up everything. I didn't have a focus build. I was just like, okay, I leveled up again now, so let me go ahead and put it into health. Let me go ahead and put it into carry weight. Let me go ahead and put it into this. Oh, I actually like being able to wield or use heavy armor. Let me focus it a little bit more into my endurance stat and my carry weight. Oh my god, it was awful. Perfect time to farm my dumb gacha games while I farm. Yep. But my very first Dark Souls experience was not fun up until I figured out, oh hey, I shouldn't be leveling things up one by one. I should actually focus on a build. And so once I got the magic falchion, I got my build kind of settled, and then after the magic falchion, I figured out I could turn ball souls into weapons. And so I turned one of my base swords into Quaylag's Fury Sword, which I used to complete the game. There we go. He didn't die. Let's see if I can get him run towards it. Nope. Alright. It's fine. We don't really need to kill it. What game you playing, Sleepy? Are you playing Sleepy games? Sorry, that was bad. Alright, remove that. I'm gonna throw... You know that something I didn't actually figure out the damage for? Where is it? Where is it? I know, I keep seeing it. There it is. Let's see, I've got it at +8. Something I need to figure out. Honkai Star Rail. I've been hearing a lot about that, actually. I've been hearing a lot about Honkai Star Rail. Alright, so let's look at everything else. So, oh, actually, instead of health, if we upgrade our arcane, it boosts our holy damage resistance, which against Radigan and the Elden Beast might actually be the play here. Let me just double check everything else. Okay, that boosts damage. That boosts damage. Actually, hold on. Okay, that also boosts magic resistance, which isn't as useful right now, but I think I'm actually... if you have good impulse control... I do not. I do not have good impulse control. I'm sorry. Very first time ever playing Genshin Impact, I think I've spent like $50. And then like the first day playing Genshin, and then I went another week playing and realized that I didn't actually enjoy the game and uninstalled it, so it was $50 wasted. I do not, when it comes to video games, I do not have very good impulse control at all. What can I say? I'm a true gamer, boy. Peek the waifu cup. The waifu cup my friend got me. I'm not going to show you the other side of it because You spend 50 bucks on a Honkai? Yep. Yeah. But that's total since it came out? Okay, so, and it's been out for, what, a year now? Okay, I don't think it's been out for a year. It's been out for a couple of months at the very least. So, yeah, I would lose money. And I'm in a situation where I can't afford to lose money. Alright, so I didn't level up health like I said I was going to. I leveled up my arcane because it boosts my damage resistance. And that is still pretty much health boosting if you think about it. You know, if you take less damage, you get more health. Whereas if you get more health, you don't get more damage resistance. Oh, I'm just saying. Hey, yo, you gotta spit facts here. I'm also curious. Let's see, I have that equipped. Interesting. I'm going to see how much damage I do punching him. With this specific weapon, I'm curious as... Now, it is only a +8, so it's not going to do too much. But I am curious as to how much damage I will do punching this guy. Okay, 253 for each hit is not bad, honestly. Essentially what I've done. I've equipped some weird flesh gloves and said, I'm going to punch you. Yep. Yeah, that was a domino effect. I got hit, I think, 1 or 2 times, and it just domino affected from there. But hey, for just punching him, honestly, that wasn't too bad. I'm not gonna lie to you. Honestly, that may be the strat. Also, there was a special effect that I didn't use. Also, you guys may see me like randomly swat or clap. There are gnats that appeared out of nowhere. I thought I had taken care of them. It was like 1 or 2 fruit flies, and I took out my trash. I cleaned my apartment. The couple of apples that I had sitting on my counter didn't have anything wrong with them, but I still put them in my fridge, and yet somehow more have shown up, and they are pestering me. I don't know where they came from. The only thing I can think of to do now is possibly look into my drains and like pour hot water and maybe some cleaning solution down my drains to see if that may solve an issue. I'm not for sure. But when was the last time I poured boiling water down my kitchen sink? It's been a minute. It's been a minute since I poured boiling water down my kitchen sink. Now, do that with vinegar and lemon in it. Noted. Now, I do not have white vinegar. I have rice wine vinegar and red wine vinegar. Are those good supplements? But like I said, I don't know where they've come from. I've killed at least 3 today, and I still see them like just randomly float in and out of my vision. I hate them. I hate gnats. I don't know if I've told you guys about this, but a couple of years ago, my apartment complex had an infestation. It was bad. Like, it was bad. I set up traps around my room. Not just my room, my apartment. I had a little bit of apple cider vinegar, water, and Dawn dish soap set up as little traps. And I would change them out daily because there would just be tens of them. And I think there was an average of 30 gnats in those traps every day. I had 4 of them set up throughout the apartment. And I would change them out every day. And then I had my fan set up that I changed out every week. It was awful. It was to the point where I couldn't sleep because all I would hear while trying to sleep in my bed was the buzzing of the gnats. It was awful. Horrid. Horrible experience. Finally they stopped. It was like a couple of months of this. I almost left the apartment when that happened. Like, quit my lease and everything. I almost left, but they finally got some people in to annihilate this place. It was essentially what happened. And it stopped, and now I see gnats, and it's just like Vietnam PTSD, just like, yeah, Sleepy, watch your language. Don't you know Barnaby hates the F word? Watch your language. That sucks, RP. Rice wine works, but white vinegar is cheaper. It is, yeah. I can buy a gallon of white vinegar for $10, I think. Yeah, Barnaby, don't you know Barnaby hates the F word? So watch your fucking language, okay? Sorry, Barnaby. I couldn't resist the joke. I'm sorry. Don't sting me. Oh, God. Barnaby, I'm sorry. But, anyways, Barnaby, yeah, he will. Barnaby is no holds bars. He takes just after his pops. No hold bars. Alright. We're going to try punching him again. Honestly, that seemed to work.
hit once, it's a domino effect. I can't even take a second to heal. Just wasting my healing items. And there we go! Inventory, quick, please, before. Ah, dang it. For a man who hates insects, I love bees. I never said I hate insects. I just don't find their company enjoyable. And I'm dead immediately. Well, hey, look, we punched Radigan to death. we accomplished something. Don't know what it was, but we accomplished it. All right, now let's head back and re-equip our stuff. Mission accomplished. Let's go ahead and re-equip our Spear Talisman. I love bees. You know, I always really have loved bees. Now, part of me doesn't know if I just really like bees because, you know, they're cute and fat and adorable and they're covered in fuzz and they do great things for the environment, or if there's some like subconscious thing going on because my mother's name was Bee, and as we've known on this channel, I lost my mother when I was a very young age, and so my love of bees may be a subconscious thing by attaching the name Bee with my mother, and so I don't know. There are some things that may be going on. I don't know. I haven't been to therapy. We'll never know. Anyways, back to this Radigan fight. Let me heal. For fuck's sake. You have godly powers. You won't let me heal once. Without wasting my item. Just see, this weapon. This is why I'm not the biggest fan of spears, or great spears, is that they have a slow swinging speed like a colossal weapon, but without the damage. And they have certain attacks that should be fast and scale off of dexterity. Got one. Sorry, that was right next to my microphone, so I'm sorry if I blew out a couple of ears, but I finally got one. But it has a slow swing speed like a strength weapon, but it scales off of dexterity. So, with the build I have currently, this is not a maximized build at all. This is not a min-max build. And it's admittedly a little frustrating, because I feel like I should be putting out more damage than what I'm doing when I'm not. But, for the sake of the goal, for the goal of the meme, we're going to beat it as Vike. Thank you, Sleepy, for laughing at my little spiel there. Ooh. Alright, once again, we'll skip through. The special game cannon. It binds. Binds that hole. I'm gonna go make a cheesecake. I'm up. Give me. You distracted me with cheesecake. How dare you? Also, you're not giving me anything, so how dare you? Got me. See, we did better when we were boxing than with an actual weapon, which is crazy. Crazy to me. I'm about to spend some channel points for a specific purpose. Alright. But still, Sleepy. I want cheesecake! Why can't I have cheesecake? What's the matter with you? How dare you tell me you're going to go
Fucking nipple tassels.
How dare you bake cheesecake without sharing? If you have enough for yourself, bring some for the whole class. And by whole class, I mean me. Oh, man. But still, we did better when we were boxing with a pair of flesh gloves than we did while wielding a spear. When the spear has a designated attack stat, which is dexterity, and the gloves are just D rank in strength, intelligence, faith, and dexterity. So I don't understand how we did better. That's crazy, bro. It's crazy. Alright, Pac-Man, we'll see you around, buddy. Thank you for hopping in. Much love. Who wants to send me money so I can DoorDash some caffeine? Anybody? Anybody, anybody want to send me some cash so I can DoorDash some caffeine to me? My dad and I are going to go see Deadpool and Wolverine tomorrow, which is crazy to me because he is the one that suggested it, and he is the one who is not a fan of raunchy humor. That's crazy to me. We had originally planned to go fishing tomorrow because it's been ages since my dad and I have gone fishing and just kind of hung out. And so that's what the original plan was. But then it stormed a lot today, and my dad messaged. He was like, "Hey, I was just thinking, all this rain is probably going to really churn up the water and just kind of make fishing not so much fun. You want to go see a movie instead?" And I was like, "Yeah, that's fine with me. Yeah, fine." He goes, "What do you want to see?" And I said, "I'm off all day tomorrow. It's whatever you want to do." He said, "I kind of want to go see Deadpool and Wolverine." Huh? Are you sure? Yeah, I think it'll be nice. I was like, "Have you seen the other two Deadpool movies? You're not the biggest fan of raunchy humor and foul language." And he goes, "Yeah, I know," and I cringed the whole time I was watching them. But hey, I really want to see where the story goes. And I was like, "Say less." All right, I guess I'm going to go see Deadpool and Wolverine tomorrow. I got to be over at his house early enough so that way we can drop off the car and then ride together out to a couple towns over where the movie theater is by 11. So I'm probably going to have to be up by 7 in the morning so I can head out, get on over there in time. But still, it'll be fun. It was just crazy to me. We'll give it one more shot, one more serious go before I take a small little snack break. But if there's anybody else that wants to send me money, make sure you subscribe. That way, if you're subscribed, you also get to skip through all these ads that play. Come on, I'm pressing my dog button. Right up the wall. See, that's crazy. With the spear, yeah. Sorry. Bad time to sneeze. With the spear, you're dealing 466 damage on average. With the gloves, with a single attack, it's going to do a double attack. Radigan, calm your tits. I know you're happy. No, I can't say Crazy. Crazy, bro. And do I own a kettle? Nope. Nope. If I want to make tea, I dump it in the harbor. That's how Americans make real tea. America, fuck yeah. I'm going to sleep till motherfucking day, yeah, America. Anyways. Also, how... No. Kettle to make coffee? Are you ridiculous? No. You make coffee in the coffee maker. Not a kettle. Huh? 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 I have a regular coffee machine and a Keurig. The Keurig, you know, if I'm on the go and I don't have time to actually sit down and make a pot of coffee, I'll just take one of the K-cups, stick it in, and I'll have it in like 2 minutes. Or if I actually want to make a pot of coffee, I'll take out the pot, put in the coffee filter, take a couple of scoops, set it out, set the whole thing up, and let it drip feed and filter a pot of coffee. Make a pot of coffee. But kettle? Ugh. Trying to make coffee with the kettle sounds disgusting. But anyways, I said I'd make a quick snack break. I think it's really funny actually that Sleepy went to go make cheesecake, because I have a cheesecake right here. I'm going to eat with my bare hands. It's a little warm, admittedly. It's not frozen like it was when I pulled it out of the freezer. It's definitely thawed out, but it's a nice Oreo cheesecake. Very nice. Gotta be careful about the crumbs because I did clean earlier and I don't want to get crumbs everywhere again. For anybody just jumping in and joining, I'm taking a small snack break. Just a small snack break to de-stress. I have chocolate all over my mustache. And I'll probably have to go get a napkin here shortly. I really should have grabbed a fork when I grabbed this, but I didn't. So. Disso! Thanks for the sub, my man! Although, that is the first time I've seen that alert. Converted from a Prime sub to a Tier 1 sub? That's the first time I've seen that. That's interesting. But I'm going to be right back because, like I said, I probably should have grabbed a fork and a napkin before going. But redeemed hydrate. Oh my God, I've got you on that hydrate. Hydration is important. Oh, good stuff. But I have chocolate all over my facial hair, so I am going to go grab a napkin. And I'll be right back, fellas. So, talk amongst yourselves. Hang out. Just so, I'm going to ask you, since you're here, I'm going to ask you guys the same thing. Dissa,
I've asked everyone else, so I might as well ask you. You want to send me money so I can DoorDash me some caffeine? You don't have to do it. I'm just joshing. I'm just joshing. I'm just joshing with you. But I did ask everybody here. I just really want some caffeine. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. I'm very low on caffeine. I'm actually out of coffee at the apartment at the moment. I'm out of K-Cups. I'm out of coffee grounds. All I have is like pre-workout. I'm not about to have a scoop of pre-workout before stream. Oh, no. Is my volume low for anybody else? I mean, it might be the usual thing where, like, if I'm over here, I'm a little farther away from my microphone. Whereas if I'm over here, I'm a little bit closer. I don't know. Whoop. I'm just going to double check my audio settings. Turn my gain up just a tad bit, but it is, OBS is connected to the right microphone. So I don't know why my audio is low. Don't know how it got low. And microphone got low. Is it just your channel 2 so level? Is just your channel 2 so volume levels in OBS or something are off? Once again, let me slip on over here. The game's gonna minimize. Let's see. That's sound alerts. OBS did update recently, so I can turn my volume up on my microphone here a little bit more to where it's about 1.3 decibels or neg 1.3. That should be all right. Also, I need to refresh the cache on sound alerts. Boop. Refresh the cache there. Video capture device. Yeah, those should be fine. So I up my volume. I up both my gain and my volume in OBS just a tad bit. Hopefully that helps. But any more than that, and I'm afraid I'll start peaking the microphone on my end. So, don't know what to tell you. Don't know what to tell you. Shorty had the map bottom jeans, boots with the burr. The God doesn't make that dirt. Stupid, I'm sorry. What mic do I have? I have a Rode microphone. NT1. I have a Rode NT1A. Condenser mic. It's a very quality microphone. I got it specifically so I could do voiceover and record, but then domino effects, things one after another have prevented me from actually doing that, and so I've just kind of used it for my stream setup right at the moment. I've got the microphone I actually want to use for my streaming setup over here connected to my console, but like I said, I haven't been able to get my voice box, my recording booth set up yet. In the 2 years I've had this microphone, I haven't gotten it set up because life's a bitch. And it's just one thing after another that's preventing it, and it's just frustrating. Grab that. All right. Okay. Head back in. But seriously, that's crazy though. We're doing roughly 490 damage with one hit from the spear.
but with or 1 light attack with the spear. With 1 light attack from our gloves, we deal over 500. So we're actually dealing more damage with them. No more than usual on my end. You're usually quieter than the game audio. Interesting. There we go. Gotta stagger in. Heal up, boys. Recovering. Dodge. Heal up. Not there. Back to it. And there we go! And we have 8 heals still. We still have 8 heals. Okay, I'll let the cutscene play. Because some of you guys in chat haven't seen the cutscene and why I fought the thing earlier. This is super cool. grab me! He grabbed me. Oh, if you think this music is calming, you should look up Gwyn, Lord of Cinder's theme from Dark Souls 1. We have 2 healing items left. One healing item left. Around. Can I hit him from here? I don't think I can. Oh, he's about to do the... Okay. Ah, dang it! Ah, so close. So close. Hobbit, you're the best. You are the... You to go.
Mission failed. We'll get them next time.
Thanks, Sean. Oh, man, we were so close. Man, Alec can't do anything there. We'll just put 14 in health. No, I don't like that. No, we're going to keep it. We're going to keep it 13 and 1. Keep it 13 and 1. We're going to take off this impenetrable thorns. have any other Frenzied Flame incantations that we could use. It's just a latch on the foes. Howl of Shabriri. The Flame of Frenzy. It really sucks that the Frenzied Flame is supposed to be this, like, this alternate ending to everything. The flame that causes chaos and destroys all. And yet there's only 5 incantations for it. I feel like there should be something more that adds to madness. For something as cool of an idea as the Frenzied Flame, I feel like there should be more stuff with madness in it. Right? We got one singular spell in the DLC, which was the Midra's Mance, this thing. Midra's Flame of Frenzy. That's it. And then the boss that gave you that didn't even give you a weapon that deals frenzy. He gives you a weapon that does holy damage, and it's so satisfying. It's a weapon arc. Is you jump into the air and impale it on one of your opponents, and then once you impale it, you can cause spikes to just shoot out of them. It's super satisfying when you land it, if you land it. But for something like the Frenzied Flame, you would think there would be more sorcery or incantation options than what we have, but nope. Just kind of sucks. Oh, something hilarious that I meant to point out earlier, and if I get a chance to show you guys again on stream, I will. But our helmet has one eye that is covered from where the helmet melted, and then the one eye that's open is the eye that we have our eye patch in. So it's just really funny to me that the one eye that we're supposed to be able to see through the helmet is covered by the eye patch. I'm just going to die here so I can show you guys, because I'm distracted talking about it, and I think it's just so funny. I just think it's one of the most funny things ever. Okay, maybe not ever, but it is very comical. Because I never thought about it until I ended the last stream. But if you look at the helmet that we have, it's kind of melted over. The eyes are kind of melted over. And there's only the right eye that we can sort of see out of. But if we remove it, the right eye is covered by an eye patch. It's really funny to me. Like, yes, helmet. And then we can't even look out of it. It's just really funny. So where is my helmet? There it is. But see, like, out of all of the other helmets that we have in this subclass, the Oathseeker Knight is the only one that's actually worse. The Raging Wolf helm is arguably worse, but Hoslo's helm is better. Diallo's helm, or Diallos' mask, is better in some areas. I'd say it's about half and half. This one's better. The Rakshasa is worse, so the Oathseeker and the Rakshasa is worse. Royal. Okay, so we have 3. We have 3 that are worse, a couple that are about the same, just different stats in between. Malekith's is better, Rolana's helmet is better, and the Royal Knight helm is just better. But none out of all of these, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of these helmets are named NPCs. I just feel like the fingerprint helm should have gotten better stats. That's just me. I don't know. But jump back into it. Oh, I was so close on that last run. Or not the last run, but the run before last. Almost had it. Stab. Stab. Okay, not dodge. Stab. Dodge. Dodge. Stab. Dodge. Dodge. Swipe. Stab. Dodge. Dodge. Swipe. Stab. Staggered him again. Come on. Oh, I missed the stagger. Okay, jump. Definitely not doing as good. Just going. Why aren't you using better armor then? Because, Sean, there are reasons, and I have to do a bit of explaining for it. So, we're not using better armor, even though I can use, like, I can equip some of the heaviest armor in the game and still be able to fast roll. So, like, if I wanted to, I could come over here and equip the vertebrae armor that came from the DLC, which is hefty. Okay, I can't continue to fast roll with it, but this is very well could be something I do. But there's a specific NPC that you come across, and his name is Vyke. Vyke. And Vyke was a NPC that was also a tarnish that could be contested for the Elden Lord. He made it all the way to the mountaintop of the giants, defeated the fire giant, and was very well capable of becoming the next Elden Lord. But when he realized that in order to ignite the flame that would burn the Erdtree down, he would have to use his Finger Maiden as kindling, after he realized that he would have to burn the woman he loved in order to set the world ablaze, he decided to walk away. But when he did and returned to his maiden, he found her dead, having been murdered. And so he pursued the Three Fingers, which is another outer deity. And this specific outer deity, the Three Fingers, was an envoy for the frenzied flame, the flame that would burn everything into chaos and cinders, allowing for no new growth, but just burn everything away. And he would become their consort. He would become the next envoy of the frenzied flame, until he meets your character when you kill him. His name is Vyke, V-Y-K-E. And so, since we also pursued, our character in this run specifically pursued the Frenzied Flame, because we refused to let our Finger Maiden, starts with an M. It's been a while since I've spoken with her, so I don't remember her name. But seeing as how we refused to burn her away, use her as kindling for setting the Erdtree on fire, we pursued the Frenzied Flame, and we're going to reduce everything to ashes. And so I'm just cosplaying as Vyke. I'm essentially taking on his legacy in order to beat him. It's kind of the same thing that I did when I fought Bale. Bale in the DLC. Bale's lore in the DLC was that he and Dragon Lord Placidusax fought and both dealt grievous wounds until Bale flew away and Placidusax left to lick his wounds and rest. And so we took on the cosplay of Dragon Lord Placidusax. I shall avenge his pain at the hands of Bale the Dread. And so I equipped all of my like dragon armor and used the weapon that I got from Dragon Lord Placidusax in order to defeat Bale. That's what I did. And then when I went to go fight Placidusax, I took off all my armor and did the dragon form that you can acquire through Bale's quest line, and then used only a dragon weapon that is unnamed, and then used the spells that you got from defeating Bale to defeat Dragon Lord Placidusax. It's just adding a little bit of my own little flavor instead of, you know, making the game just be, oh, I have a strength build, I can go in with this, have a strength build, apply bleed, and do massive amounts of damage and easily clear the game. I want to add a little bit of flavor to the run-throughs. And so, that's kind of what I'm doing. But if I go to the equipment here, and click on it, and then switch display, Iron Helm singed and blistered by fingers, won by Vike, Knight of the Round Table Hold. No other tarnished was closer to the throne of the Elden Lord than Vike. But without announcement, Vike traveled far below the capital and was scorched by the flames of frenzy. Did he make this choice for his maiden, or did some other force lure him with suggestion? And I think it says the same thing for all of his armor set. Yeah. But that gives kind of a hint to Vike's lore. And that's why his armor is partially melted. And if you look at the armor set, where it's burned on the helmet, there's a fingerprint that's melted the armor in each specific area. And if we remove our armor set, come on, we can see almost identical singes from when we were grasped by the three fingers. We just don't have it on our head, we just have it on our shoulder instead. Alright. Yeah, there's some lore. I love the From Software lore. I think they do such a great job on most of it. There are some instances where I think it could be done better, or there could be more interaction with NPCs and lore. Like, I feel like there could have been more stuff with Bale and Egon, but that's just me personally. I'll be right back. Now, I've been keeping away from the lore so I can experience it in the games, but I gotta know more about Vike's story now. Hopefully there's a 2-hour video about him. There is. Definitely check out Vaati Vidya on YouTube. Vaatividya, I believe is how it's spelled. He does a whole Prepare to Cry series throughout the entirety of the Souls games. And with the Elden Ring lore, he has a lot of videos on them as well. And he does a great job. He even voiced an entire book series that I believe is on Audible, containing the lore of Elden Ring. I could be wrong about that one, or just maybe it's Dark Souls lore in general, but he does voice a book on it. Vaati Vidya. Let me double check my spelling here. If I go to YouTube, V-A-A-T, yeah, V-A-A-T-I-V-I-D-Y-A. Vulcan Alpha Alpha. Oh my god. What is T? Vulcan Alpha Alpha. T is... Trolley? T, not E. T, 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 T. I want to say it's T. Tango, Tango, that's right, thank you. So, Vulcan Alpha Alpha Tango. I is... What is I? Indigo, thank you. Indigo, Vulcan, Indigo, Delta, Y, Alpha. Whatever Y is. God, I used to know them all by heart. Now I... Yankee? Whiskey Tango Foxtrot. That's... Whiskey Tango Foxtrot. There was a movie that I was trying to remember. But anyways. Also, thank you, Hobbit. Love you. Big thanks to give him a watch. Yeah, please do. Love his videos. And Vati, if you ever see this, I'm just saying, like, we could work on something. I love Elden Ring lore. You love Elden Ring? No, I'm just kidding with you. Let me get it. Thank you. Now we're going to this. This. Yeah, there's a couple times I mistimed my dodges. Yeah. Sleepy! You're back! Sleepy, we almost beat them while you were gone. Like, we almost beat him and the Elden Ring back to back, but I ran out of healing items and I mistimed a few things, but... Also, where's my cheesecake? Where's my cheesecake, Sleepy? I want more cheesecake. It's sitting in the thing. Well, then bring it over. After it gets done setting, come on over. We'll have cheesecake. Nah, bro. Why I gotta go there? Because. That's all I've got to say. Is because. Alright, look, you've distracted me with cheesecake. We're starting over on that one already. I've missed a couple dodges already. We're starting over. That was not starting out like that. You gotta come over here with the cheesecake. I got a pond in a forest, bro. I'm staying. Honestly, that's fair. Best I've got is a forest. Best I've got is a forest. I ain't got no pond, bro. I'm out. My cards are dealt. I got nothing. I fold. I actually, while you were gone, I actually was like, it's really funny that they left to make cheesecake, and then I brought up my own slice of cheesecake, and I ate it on stream, so you can definitely check that. I got 5 miles of train and a 4-wheel. Bro, that sounds like a blast. I'm going to come over at some point. Bet. The next time I can take vacation, I'm coming down with the sickness. Ooh, oh, why the fuck you yell at me? Because I want more cheesecake. I love cheesecake. I love cheesecake. Alright. Enough talking about cheesecake. I've got to focus on the fight. It's all good. Come on, bro. Radigan! Where's my healing item? What did I just say? There we go. Now, real quick, come on. Drop this. Heal up a little bit without actually using an item. Always stand here. Okay, phase 1. Phase 1 done. Sleepy, I forget, have you actually played through Elden Ring? Have you actually played through Elden Ring? Because I know I've sent you videos on Elden Ring, like Elden Ring lore videos. But I don't remember if you've actually played any. Hell no, I'm bad at these games? Aw, oh, come on. Come on, they're not that bad. Elden Ring in particular is easier than most of them. I actually still need to finish my playthrough of Dark Souls 2. I actually still need to finish that. The only Souls game I've beaten is Bloodborne and Demon Souls. The 2 games I haven't actually played. I haven't actually played Bloodborne, and I bought Demon Souls back in 2015. I bought Demon Souls, the original game, but I never actually beat it. I think I didn't even beat the first boss, being honest with you. Bad word! I'm sorry! It is good. I've watched my brothers play through it. I've seen plenty of gameplay. I love the aesthetic. Everything that's like eldritch in nature, I'm a huge fan of. Hence why I love this. I love the Elden Beast boss. And there's so many things in Elden Ring that's just eldritch in nature. That's just super cool. That, start running. Never mind. That was kind of a cheap move, making me exhaust all of my endurance and get to that. kettle like the Englishman you are. You're doing it wrong.
Shit! Once again, we get so close, and I'm just out of healing items.
real quick. Switch this with this, so that way I can. That way I can, instead of having to go through my inventory to find that, I can just drop it. Ah, dang it! So close. Oh well. It's alright. It's alright. I've got this. I've got this. I'm actually going to use some items and prepare a little bit. Our last little crab claw here. Use some divine meat. Holy proof dried liver. Increase holy damage resistance. Let's see. Eat this. Just a little bit of prep. Alright, this is the run. This is the run. With Sleepy here, I can do anything. With Sleepy and caffeine, I can do anything. What? How did that hit me? Come on. I got overconfident with that one. Damn it! I got overconfident. We almost had him. Now I'm just mad at myself on that one. That was just stupid mistakes on my end. I kept getting greedy and trying to rush it. Yeah, I got greedy. I got gritty. Right foot. Sorry. Just Fortnite dances on him. Okay, we'll try that again. I did great, except for getting overly greedy on a couple of things. I got a little too confident. I tried to do some things that I wasn't used to doing. Not to mention he did some attacks that he hasn't done in a couple of runs. So if anything, it's his fault. It's the AI. The game is intentionally trying to make sure I don't win. It was seeing that I was doing so good and said, nah, not this time, fella. Buddy old pal. Yep. Alright. me hitting my dodge button, right? Fuck off, Radigan. Just start over. Just start over. That was fucking stupid. Let me heal. Give me half a second with that animation. Literally, it's like my guy is going, I can't spill it. Oh, Radigan's coming? Make sure not to spill it. Oh, and then he gets fucking slammed. Just drink the Estus flask and move on. Not to mention, you guys, it's not like I have a quiet keyboard. You can hear me when I'm pressing the dodge button. And so when I dodge and he continues to fucking stand there like a nincompoop, it's nothing I'm doing. Stupid. I should have had that run, and I didn't eat any of my items beforehand. Look, Sleepy, just let me talk through it. God damn it, you just kill me. We're starting off bad. Just fucking grab me. You hear me pressing this fucking button. I don't understand why it doesn't work half the time. We were doing perfectly fine. We had him close to dead twice in a row. And then for some reason my keyboard stops fucking working. Stupid. It's actually stupid. Alright. Once again, Rune Arc. Prawn. Meat. Turtleneck. Holy proof liver. Okay. I'm mostly getting mad because I've made this big deal about, you know, having Sleepy here and having caffeine, and so this will be the run, and then I immediately got swamped. You know, the game made me eat my words, which didn't. My healing items. Fucking dodge! Stagger. Hit you 1,400 times. Stagger. Now I'm going into the Elden boss fight with even less HP than I did last run. Has anybody else seen Dragon Ball Z Abridged? Anybody else here seen Dragon Ball Z Abridged? I'm starting to feel like Piccolo trying to train Gohan, because literally it's just, I'm telling him to dodge, and he refuses to dodge. If I could reach through the screen and just fucking strangle our character, I would do so in a heartbeat. Literally, like, I don't know if it's like somehow I'm hitting the side of my space bar, which has a input lag of some kind, but I'm not understanding that when I'm hitting this button that you hear me pressing right now, nothing fucking happens. That one's understandable. That one I was just late on. Insane when I'm pressing this button and it's not. And I keep trying to take a deep breath to calm myself, and then the same instance that keeps occurring just keeps occurring. So I'm not calming myself. Just go in. Hurry up. Fucking skip this animation. Yes, I'm blinded. Yep. Now skip through everything. Yep. Skip. Thank you. Just go. We're not starting out like that. Stand up, move about, loosen up. If I didn't have neighbors, I'd scream. If I didn't have neighbors, I'd just fucking... Ah! I'm alive. Am I doing okay? You know what the definition of insanity is? When you do the same thing over and over and over, expecting a different result. On! I don't even know what happened. there. All I can tell you is the same thing I keep saying. Is that I'm pressing dodge. I'm not inputting any other animation at the time other than dodge. I feel like I'm going to have to actually start hitting my space bar every single time. So like you'll hear me like moving around then in order for him to actually do anything. That was just me. Thank you. Okay. Elden Beast. Here we go. god, dude. I'm not even dying to like it doing something outrageous, right? If it was hitting me with like a wombo combo, like if this is a Millennia situation where it was doing something that I could not dodge out of, that'd be an entirely different situation. But the fact that I'm either a millisecond too late or it's just not dodging at all is what's killing me. And that's what's frustrating me the most. See, I understand it if I dodge it incorrectly or if I get too greedy. I can get that, right? If it's noticeable that I'm fucking up, fine. All good in the hood, right? It's all good. If I know that I'm fucking up, or if it's doing something that, like a one-shot kill, or like a Millennia situation where it's the wombo combo, waterfowl dance, I understand it. That's proper game mechanics. That's how it functions. But the fact that it seems to be either input lag or just not doing the input at all is what's making me angry. See, I just keep messing up here because I'm getting greedy in the beginning and trying to do 3 hits instead of just sticking with 2. That's on me. That's on me. Oh. I legitimately didn't think I'd be here this long. I'll be completely honest with all of you. I did not think I would be here for this long. I thought I'd be like 2 hours tops. 2 hours tops is all I'll need for eradicating an LV's life. That's all I'll need. I mean, I've cleared up through everything else in the game. This shouldn't be too bad. I can't keep doing this all night. I want it to be done by now. I want it to be done so I could actually start up a different game. Maybe Dark Souls 2. Who knows? Maybe I wanted to get off this so I could chat with Sleepy. Who knows? Maybe send the memes back and forth all the time. Or all the night. You never know. Will that happen now? Will that find out? I'm getting really tired of getting flashbanged here. I think this is a stupid animation thing where it blinds you. It's fine. If I mistime dodge it once, it's just a domino effect. But at least he was dodging that time. At least he dodged when I told him to dodge, but it was just mistimed. People no diff this. There are people out there who do this 100% no hits. Why can't I do that? What am I doing wrong here? Oh my god. Yeah, but they practice constantly. I mean, is this not practice? Me having done this 50 runs now? Get it? Thank you. Comparison is the thief of joy. You're right, but still. I'm not enjoying most of this, I'll be honest with you. Okay, that's a lie. I am enjoying myself. I am getting frustrated, but I'm still having fun. don't like going into the Elden Beast fight with only 8 heals. Probably 7 now. I just got... I'm not even going to go into the Elden Beast fight. All I'm gonna say, it's a good thing I didn't go with my original plan for the night. Like I said, I didn't expect to be here this long, and so my original plan was for me to do a shot every single time I died while trying to complete this. I think I'd be dead by now. I'm just saying. It's a good thing I didn't do my original plan. No, Sleepy! Watch you leave, and then I immediately win. I immediately win. But Sleepy, thank you so much for coming by the stream tonight. I look forward to when you're here next time. I don't know when I'll stream next, but I look forward to it whenever you come back. It's always great seeing you. You gotta go be sweaty, bro. I get it. Radigan, calm your tits! What did I just say? Calm down. It's not that serious. I'm only trying to kill you. Going to get this tonight. This is the night I'm going to beat Radigan. I'm not putting this off for another stream because I want to start my all bear run of Elden Ring here shortly. I want to do my all bear run of Elden Ring the next time I stream Elden Ring. So I need to do this tonight. Come on, Radigan. Just do it. I cannot get to the point where I use more than 4 healing items on Radigan. Because I'm going to more than likely use most of them on the Elden Beast. So if I get to the point where I have 8 or 7 healing items left, I might as well just go ahead and start over. Might as well just go ahead and start over if that's going to be the case. So, God, I'm so fucking tired of this blinding. Why? It's because he does another stomp attack that I keep mistiming out. Because the other stomp attack I have to dodge right away, whereas that one there's a delay on it. There we go. Finally got it. Why am I having trouble like this, dude? There were a few times where I was either getting him all the way through or getting him close, and now I get him halfway and I'm wiped out. Why am I starting to have trouble? What up, Angel? What up? Long time I no see ya. How you doing, Reaper? Hope you're doing well. I was doing okay, and then I started getting really frustrated. Give me that chance. Barnaby is just snoozing. Yeah, Barnaby is just taking a nap. He's just chilling. Bum. Bum. Dodge, dodge! Damn it! Come on! Hit him. Hit. Thank you. Oh my god. Well, at least we have 8 healing items, so I'm not going to be absolutely drained for items on the Elden Beast. Boss didn't go quite bye-bye. Boss just turned into second form, which I now have to run away from, otherwise I'll be caught in smoke fire. It's creepy. It's an amoeba. It's not creepy. It's kind of cute. Think about it. Well, it is a pain in the neck. Kind of cute, but very deadly. Yeah, like a poison dart frog. It's about this thing where yeah, well, yeah. I'd be surprised if it didn't look like space because this creature is an outer god. It's meant to be like that. It's like an eldritch horde, so space is kind of its thing. Outer god. This is the final boss of the game. This is the Elden Beast, embodiment of greater will. The thing, pretty much the entire story. It's all around. I'd have to read your message later. It's a little bit longer than what I can just scan through. I am a little busy here. Stop doing these stupid AoE attacks. Let me out of the thing! I'm out of healing items. Fantastic. Went from 5 to none real fucking quick. Dodge! When I tell you to dodge, you fuck! Now I'm definitely not winning. Definitely not going to be able to beat him now. What did you have to say? I so heard something was not an outer god. I don't know. Outer god. It is an outer god. I don't know what you heard either. Oh my god. I got stuck on the wall. That's why I wasn't able to dodge out of its AoE attack, is that I was on the edge of the arena. Let's do it fucking again. And that's why I'm saying, like, if I lose more than 4 healing items when fighting Radigan, I'm screwed against the Elden Beast, because you see how much fucking AoE attacks he does. I just can't escape him for some reason. Wasting my goddamn items. Thank you for the hydrate. Really hate the fact that it blinds you every time. It's just white screen. just gonna fucking stand there? Instead of doing what I'm fucking telling you to do? First I get hit by an attack that should not have hit me, and then he just stands still. Okay, that's fucking fine. Darn. Once again, we go through the fucking blinding wall and... How did that hit me? I dodged it the same way as I did every other time. Standing like a fucking mini. Why are you trying to drink that? Drink! wasn't even one of his spam attacks. I just mistimed the dodge. And, oh my god. Come on, man. It's like if I use items before going into the fight, for some reason the AI ramps up the challenge rating. If I just go in without using anything, we have little issue. But if I use one item before going in, Radigan's like, all right, how dare you have a full course meal before coming in and fighting me? Oh my god. And I'm not even using an item that buffs damage. I just want an increase to my stamina regen. That's it. Fine, just be a ninny that can't dodge. Couldn't even see him. Yeah, I'd be fucking dead if I was doing a shot every single time I died. It's not enjoyable to just watch me die over and over again from a stream standpoint. That was my last America's Blessing, but it was the only thing I could think of that I had that I could use quickly. And it would not count against my regular flasks. Once again, it's using this attack at the beginning, which is strange. Dude, how many times do I have to press my fucking spacebar and you not dodge? What is going on? I very clearly pressed it and you still did nothing. I'm wasting my fucking America's Blessing. Why did you do that? I pressed E, not R. Very clearly pressed E. Wasting my fucking time. Did you decide to crash on me? Yeah. Just decided to fucking crash. Why not? My God. Thanks, Sean. Much appreciated. You know what I don't appreciate, though? The fucking flashbangs that I keep getting from this game. Now I'm gonna wait for it to load. It's gonna take forever to do it. Legitimately thought I would be done with this over an hour ago. But every single time I get close, either I'm out of healing items, or I just, for some reason, there's an input lag and my character doesn't dodge when I tell him to dodge. That's the most frustrating thing about this whole situation, this whole scenario. The fact that I very clearly press my... You guys can hear that, right? Even when I softly tap it, it's not silent. I'm very clearly pressing my spacebar, my dodge button. And yet my character just stands there like a freaking nincompoop. Continue, please. I just want to be done with this, dude. Now, I'm more than confident that if I just said fuck it and went into this with my strength build, my heavy great stars, and summoned my mimic, I'd be done in no time. I'd be finished, you know? Because Radigan to attack, I could heal with appropriate timing, I could do more damage with my attacks, I'd be inflicting bleed, the golden beast would have a different target. I'd be doing a lot better if I went with my build. But I want to beat it as Vike and do the Frenzied Flames thing. And yet for some reason, the game says, no, you can't. See, this is what I was talking about. It's going to take forever to load. It's just going to sit here. This is why I can't play online. I used to be able to. I used to be able to play Elden Ring online. But then after a line of updates and a couple of years on my PC, now whenever Elden Ring tries to load anything, the game, a cutscene, a transition, if it's ever caught in a state of loading, it reads as a frame rate issue, and I cannot play online. I cannot play with other people. I can't summon other people. I can't invade other people. Which is kind of like half the experience. No, Hobbit, I cannot stop for the night. I have to beat Radigan and the Elden Beast tonight. Have to beat them tonight. We're going to close it down. I'm going to reload it up. I even went through my PC and like uninstalled a whole bunch of stuff that like games I didn't play to help lessen the load on my PC. It shouldn't have. I don't know if that affected it that much. I just figured if there was more memory space, it had more capabilities of load times. And it flashbanged me once again. Fuck you. And yet still, even after downloading, I think I undownloaded 20 games. Now, they were admittedly small, mostly, like Dredge. Uninstalled. I uninstalled Arcade, Final Fantasy. Those two are not small, but I undownloaded them. Or I uninstalled them, I should say. And yet somehow I'm still hitting these issues. And now my whole PC is lagging. I started this journey with the quest for Moog. When I started streaming Elden Ring again, I started with the quest for Moog, which was me progressing through the base game up until I got to the point of the DLC. And then I beat the DLC all on stream. And now I'm going to beat the base game on stream. So that way I can complete the series. The point where I started with the base game on New Game Plus, I want to end with the base game on New Game Plus on stream. So that way I can all upload it and put it into a playlist and have it run and have it to where people can go in and watch the full thing. Even with all of my rants. People can still go watch. And it doesn't sit well with me if I do this off stream. Come on, OBS. Why are you dropping frame rates? What are you doing to me, dude? I don't have anything in the background running. Why are you taking... What is going on?